So chronic low-grade inflammation is the cause of most of our so-called lifestyle diseases. Effectively, what chronic inflammation does is it leads to poor mitochondrial health. What is a mitochondria? You may or may not know. Mitochondria is actually a portion inside of everybody's cell. So we have billions of cells that make us up. Each cell has a mitochondria in it. The mitochondria are actually the engine, the powerhouse, the fuel source. That is where your food is converted to usable functional molecules for your cell. So chronic inflammation destroys mitochondria, which effectively leads to low energy, which means none of the cell functions work right. In addition, the cell wall gets destroyed by the inflammation. So it's highly associated with oxidative stress, and oxidative stress is an abundant number of free radical species or unpaired electrons that are sort of just floating around in the cellular milieu, if you will, and then they attach to the membranes, destroy the membranes. They're sort of like, they're just like little attackers that just run around attacking things and damaging them. The reason you take antioxidants is they suck up those free radicals and neutralize them. So this image sort of shows you with an apple what oxidative stress does. So you start with a nice, healthy, firm fruit, well hydrated, and it sort of ends up brown, dry, wrinkled, disgusting, and it probably is mealy in texture. So for humans, one of the easiest ways to visualize oxidative stress is sort of what happens to the skin and the hair. Wrinkles pretty much show you what's been going on in your body for a long time, right? And you see this in the bottom picture, the free radical picture showing you the apple and the cell. So the cell wall, the nice, beautiful lining of the cell, which we're about to talk about cell walls, gets holes punched in it. It gets stiff, it breaks, it just falls apart. Well, you might be thinking, well, who cares? What does that matter? Well, the cell wall is where everything happens. That's where all the receptors are. A lot of chemical reactions happen in the cell wall. Signaling molecules and cytokines don't get to the nucleus to tell DNA what to do without going through the cell wall. So the cell wall is very, very important.